After Mr. Jones, the owner of Manor Farm, falls asleep in a drunken stupor, all of his animals meet in the big barn at the request of old Major, a 12-year-old pig. Major delivers a rousing political speech about the evils inflicted upon them by their human keepers and their need to rebel against the tyranny of man. After elaborating on the various ways that man has exploited and harmed the animals, Major mentions a strange dream of his in which he saw a vision of the earth without humans. He then teaches the animals a song, Beasts of England, which they sing repeatedly until they awaken Jones, who fires his gun from his bedroom window, thinking there is a fox in the yard. Frightened by the shot, the animals disperse and go to sleep. After the death of old Major, the animals spend their days secretly planning the rebellion, although they are unsure when it will occur. Because of their intelligence, the pigs are placed in charge of educating the animals about animalism, the name they give to the philosophy expounded by Major. Among the pigs, Snowball and Napoleon are the most important to the revolution. Despite Molly's concern with ribbons and Moses' tales of a place called Sugar Candy Mountain, the pigs are successful in conveying the principles of animalism to the others. The rebellion occurs when Jones again falls into a drunken sleep and neglects to feed the animals, who break into the store shed in search of a meal. When Jones and his men arrive, they begin whipping the animals but soon find themselves being attacked and chased off the farm. The triumphant animals then destroy all traces of Jones, eat heartily, and revel in their newfound freedom. After a tour of Jones' house, they decide to leave it untouched as a museum. Snowball changes the sign reading Manor Farm to Animal Farm and paints the 7 commandments of animalism on the wall of the barn. The cows then give 5 buckets of milk, which Napoleon steals. Despite the initial difficulties inherent in using farming tools designed for humans, the animals cooperate to finish the harvest, and do so in less time than it had taken Jones and his men to do the same. Boxer distinguishes himself as a strong, tireless worker, admired by all the animals. The pigs become the supervisors and directors of the animal workers. On Sundays, the animals meet in the big barn to listen to Snowball and Napoleon debate a number of topics on which they seem never to agree. Snowball forms a number of animal committees, all of which fail. However, he does prove successful at bringing a degree of literacy to the animals, who learn to read according to their varied intelligences. To help the animals understand the general precepts of animalism, Snowball reduces the 7 commandments to a single slogan: 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. Napoleon, meanwhile, focuses his energy on educating the youth and takes the infant pups of Jessie and Bluebell away from their mothers, presumably for educational purposes. The animals learn that the cow's milk and wind-fallen apples are mixed every day into the pig's mash. When the animals object, Squealer explains that the pigs need the milk and apples to sustain themselves as they work for the benefit of all the other animals. As summer ends and news of the rebellion spreads to other farms, by way of pigeons released by Snowball and Napoleon, Jones spends most of his time in a pub, complaining about his troubles to 2 neighboring farmers, Pilkington and Jones, Frederick. In October, Jones and a group of men arrive at Animal Farm and attempt to seize control of it. Snowball turns out to be an extraordinary tactician and
created using Powtoon.